Good morning, everybody. It is great to see you. Boy, I am really glad you're here. Once again, I'm Aaron. I'm with APZ Fishing, and today we are at Mosquito Lake in beautiful Northeast Ohio. Let me just step out of the way and let you soak in that beauty. Yeah, so today we are going to be targeting catfish. We have air temperatures, probably about 44 degrees, little north to northwest wind blowing about 4 or 5 miles an hour, so not too bad, but a little bit chilly. And then the water temperature is right around 50 degrees. So hopefully we'll have some great success today. And once again, thanks for joining. Let's get after it. All right. So for today, we're going to be using some tasty bluegills. Catfish love those for bait. We got these a little bit earlier today, so we'll be trying some tasty bluegills. In addition to that, bam, we're also going to try some shrimp. I like shrimp. A lot of people like shrimp. Catfish like shrimp too. Today, these are probably, they're pretty small, a little smaller probably than 1620s. Bought them frozen. The peel's on. Sometimes I go peel on, sometimes I go peel off. Today, feeling crazy, so we're going to go with peel on. So, this morning, we're going to be going with two very basic and yet very effective catfish rigs. The first, if you follow me down, we have our main line, followed by a sinker slide with a 3-ounce weight. Cruise on down, cruise on down. Then we have a bead that protects our knot on the swivel. Then we have our 50-pound fluorocarbon leader. Cruise on down, cruise on down. Cruise on down. Boom, then we got a spook rattle float. Give that a little shake. Yep, a spook rattle float, followed by either an 8-aught or a 10-aught hook. Then our second one is very similar, but without the spook rattle. So we got main line, sinker slide with a weight, followed by a bead, a swivel. Then we work our way down the leader line. We have hook. Oh, but look at, we got more leader line. And what's at the end of that? Oh, another hook. So on here we got a 10-aught hook on the bottom. Then a little up from there, 8-aught hook on the top. What we're going to do with this one is we're going to put two shrimp on this line. One there, and one there. Again, one there, one there. Should be fun. Okay, we are back and we got our lines rigged up. So the first one, we're going to do live bluegill. We're going to get him sent out. Okay, we're good on that. Now it's time to prepare these shrimp. So, because shrimp are soft and could more easily fall off the hook, I like to tie them on with some of this Magic Mike's elastic string. Again, that's Magic Mike's, and they call it magic string, or he calls it magic string. It's just elastic string. If you have a crafter at home, or maybe somebody who sews, you might have electric string already, or elastic string already at your place. What I do is I wrap it around here, and it's self-tying. And if something starts tugging at that, they won't be able to easily pull it off. They'll have to really work at it. Plus, it stays on better for casting too. So we got one done. Let's get this next one tied on. So just wrap it right to the hook. I would also do this if I was fishing with chicken livers. Chicken livers are also very soft, hard to cast. Hey, shrimp, get off of me. You don't belong on my jacket. You belong out in the lake catching fish. I'm gonna catch any fish stuck to my jacket. All right. That one's out there. All right, third line. State of Ohio allows 3 lines, so let's take advantage of it. You got a rattle on this one too. And my idea with the rattles is that for a live fish, it's swimming around out there. As it's swimming, it's shaking that rattle, getting some fish attention. For a piece of cut bait like this, my thought process is fish touches it or picks it up, it shakes the rattle, gets their attention even more, and makes them really want to bite. So let's get a weight, put on this one. Let's get this one sent out there. We'll set a clicker. And there we got it. 3 lines out. Hopefully we'll get some catfish. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to get something. We'll keep an eye on these and see what happens. Okay, so I decided to add some strike indicator bells to the top of the 2 rods that don't have clickers on the reels. As hard as it is to imagine not having your eyes glued to these rod tips the entire time, it does happen, and I'd like some kind of audible indication if I don't see the bite when it first happens. So again, I try real hard. I mean, this is exciting stuff. I almost always have my lines or my eyes on my lines, but just in case, we'll have these indicators to help us out. Alrighty, well, it is 8:32 in the morning. I am having some coffee. Having coffee signifies the start of catfishing. Lines first. That's what I always say. Get all the lines out, that we start getting the fish fed. Once they're taken care of, then I can work on myself. My own self-care, we'll call it. This nice tasty coffee. A lot of times I'd be out here at night, but I woke up this morning and it looked like this outside, and frankly, who could resist? Certainly not me. And I like to eat in the morning, so I figure catfish must like to eat in the morning too. I guess we'll find out as we go. Well, it's like 9:30 and all I've seen is a couple of taps on the shrimp. I don't know if it's some perch or some bullhead. Just taking some chunks off of it or whatever. So we're going to bring it in, take a look, and we'll switch it out with some cut baits. But first, let's get these shrimp in and see what if anything has happened to them. I definitely saw a couple little taps. Definitely not the fish we're looking for. That one doesn't look like it's taken much damage, but this one definitely been getting tugged at. But that's why I like that Mike's magic string, because you can see that shrimp still securely on there, and even getting it off the hook is a chore. That string really, elastic string really holds it tight. So I have a feeling it's little bullhead or perch trying to take chunks off. We don't want to mess with them, so we'll put some cut baits on to try and discourage that. So we'll put a body piece there. Come on, fingers, work. Put a headpiece there. Make sure those hook tips are free from scales. We'll get these sent out. Oh, I just caught the line behind me. I tried not to do that. I guess I wasn't far enough away. So in addition to sending this one out, we will also be resending out the one I just hooked up on. All right, that's nice and straightened out. I guess part of being human is making mistakes every once in a while. I'm not going to beat myself up. I wouldn't want you to beat yourself up either. All right. So we'll do one at a time here. Second attempt to launch. And we have a successful launch. We'll resend out this chunk of cut bait. Set the clicker. And we'll see what happens in the next hour. Well, a couple hours have gone by. No bites, so it's about 11:30. But I mean, we know the food they like, and we throw it out there on the bottom. Hope a hungry one comes by and takes it. So it's about all we can do. That's fishing sometimes, but I'll probably give them about another, I'd say 30 minutes or so. Maybe we'll head home around noon, and then I think what we'll do is probably come back out a little bit later this evening tonight and try again. But like I said, we'll try and give them about another 30 minutes here and see if we can find a hungry one. All right, well, we gave them those 30 minutes, and all we got was a couple of bumps. Nothing real serious. Definitely nothing to write home about, but we're going to go ahead and start packing up. Plan on coming out tonight, trying again. If we don't get anything right now, the important thing is that we're not going to get discouraged or give up. We know what they like to eat, like I said, and we put it on a hook, throw it out there, and hope for a fish. But if we don't get one, we don't give up. We just come back out and try again. So we'll get the pack up started, and we'll see you tonight, probably, or next time we're out.